Broadcasting from down on the bayou, it's the AverageMarks Pro Wrestling Podcast, a proud member of the Roar Network, powered by thegorillaposition.com. And now your hosts, Michael Leander and Patrick Fry.
Welcome to episode 74 of the AverageMarks Pro Wrestling Podcast. We are broadcasting live in the Collar and Elbow Studios. Remember, you can get 10% off your entire order at collarandelbowbrand.com with our promo code, the AverageMarks. They always have wrestling streetwear on sale, so you get the sale price and you get the 10% off. collarandelbowbrand.com. Promo code at checkout, the AverageMarks, no spaces, one word. Before we get this started, I know we got to go pretty quick here because Cruz has to get to work. But I just want to send a special shout out to everybody who works at Apple. You helped us zero. You guys suck. The only reason why we're on iTunes now is because of Patrick freaking Fry.
That's right.
Your IT team sucks. Your customer service sucks, and a special screw you to everyone. And I'm talking about from the CEOs all the way down to custodians and the people who work in the Apple phone stores. If you get a check from Apple, screw you.
That's all you had to say there?
Yeah, I'm done.
All right, so it is time now. What episode is this? Average, what you said, 73?
No, I think it's 74.
74, okay. Episode number 74 is the Money in the Bank pay-per-view preview. On the line, we got Brinkman, who is the current champion. What's up, Brinkman? Oh, great. All of a sudden, you're low again. What the hell?
Long time.
All right, got you. Say that again. You had the connection had cut out for a second, but I got it back. So go ahead and say what you said there, Brink.
Saying it's been a while, fellas. Long time, no talk.
Yeah, I know, right? It's that time between WrestleMania and now. I don't know. I mean, a lot has happened, but it's just I don't know. It's we haven't had a chance to all get together for the podcast again, and then but this time around, Brinkman, you're defending your title. We implemented this year, I think since the Royal Rumble, the new rule that we're gonna have a number one contender for the AMP Scorecard title every month, and everybody else is basically just going to compete for the number one contendership to face the champion at the next pay-per-view. And the number one contender this time around is Cruz, who is also joining us on the line. What's up, Cruz?
You left the part out. I'll let you redo it. It's NXT champion.
Yes.
Cruz.
I did not remember because we're not dealing with NXT this go-around. Although, speaking of NXT, we'll get back to you in a second, NXT champion. NXT 25 will happen on June the 1st. I'm assuming there's going to be scorecards for that, and I'm sure we'll fill out some scorecards for that as well. But the NXT scorecard champion, Cruz Smith. What's up, Cruz?
What up? Long time no talk.
I know a lot has happened since the last time we were all together, which was the WrestleMania, weekend preview show. And before we dive into the scorecards, luckily we only have one today to fill out, so we won't be sitting here for 2 hours filling out scorecards. But as of 2 days ago, AEW officially announced a television deal with TNT where they will start airing weekly wrestling later on this year. Other than that, we don't really know anything. We don't know what night it's going to be on. A lot of folks are assuming Tuesdays, but I don't know. I'm sure they're still figuring that out.
Sci-fi freaks.
No one knows the actual start date of the show. So I'm going to go to you, Brink, first. What's your initial reaction to AEW landing this TV deal?
I think it's good for them. I think we all knew they were getting that it's on TNT, which has experience with wrestling promotions. Hopefully AEW and TNT both learn from WCW's mistakes and decide not to go that route. Everything that I've seen and read has pointed in the direction of avoiding any little detail or mistake WCW made.
Yeah.
And with the people running AEW, Tony Khan, Kenny, the Bucks, Cody, I think they were all smart enough to avoid that and understand they have to do their own thing because that's what people have already fallen in love with. As long as they keep doing, their own thing, they're going to be successful.
Yeah, and a lot of the things I was reading, the main difference with AEW is going to be the fact that it's more of a sports-centric, and that's the term that they used, a sports-centric wrestling company where they're going to, keep track of wins and losses and stuff like that. So it's going to be more of a, a sports analytical. I guess that's the word I'm trying to look for there. It's going to be more of a sports thing, not necessarily an entertainment thing, which is obviously what WWE is more focused on, and that's the entertainment aspect of it. AEW is going to be more focused on the sports aspect of it. So let's go to Cruz now. Cruz, what's your initial thoughts on the AEW TV deal?
It's pretty cool. It'll give me a reason to watch TNT because God knows I don't watch it other than that.
So that means you don't watch it at all?
Ever.
So that's it? That's all you got to say is...
it'll give me a reason to watch TNT.
Now,
I don't want to hype it up, man. I don't want to get too hyped.
Yeah. Well, they have plenty of time to kind of get it ready as far as the format and how they're going to present it and whatnot. So they still have a little bit of time to do that.
I'm excited because it'll be a chance for us to see all the guys we've liked to watch over the past couple years on a weekly basis. Besides, obviously, being the Elite YouTube series, we actually get to see them in action every week. So that'll be cool.
Yeah, and I'm looking forward to it too, and I'm really excited about because they interviewed Tony Khan, and like I said, just a few minutes ago, more of a sports-centric kind of thing. I think they're gonna keep track of wins and losses, and I hope that because right now their website obviously is still evolving, and hopefully they have like a website where you could keep track of statistics and things like that. I think they're going to try and keep like statistics. I don't know what kind of statistics outside of like wins and losses. Maybe, if you got disqualification, and just stuff like that. I'm really looking forward to seeing, the statistics and stuff like that and how they basically, book that, going forward. So that's one thing I'm looking forward to. Of course, next week is Double or Nothing. Cruz, you had some strong opinions on that show. You want to share your strong opinions on that show right now?
What show? Double or Nothing?
Yeah.
You put me on the spot. I don't know what my strong opinions were.
Well, I don't know. I think you had an issue. Maybe the price. It was a little too high. I don't know.
Yeah. If that thing is $60, they can keep it.
Yeah. Well, right now it looks like the consensus is. I think you told me what, $50 on.
Yeah.
On BR Live.
Bleacher Report Live.
Yeah.
It's $50. I haven't seen a price for Fight TV yet. Mm-hmm. I know pretty much everywhere they're doing it around the world is going to be like $50, but normally Fight TV has them for cheaper. I don't know why. We'll see.
I want to say I seen something earlier where it was going to be 40.
Not in Europe. They're doing that thing for like $17.
Well, that's 17 euros. I don't know what that translates to in U.S. dollars. I'm not a... But number-wise, it seems like it's cheaper over across the pond, and I don't know. So, but more than if it's $50, I could probably swing $50 because I'm very, very interested in seeing how this first show goes. I mean, I'll pay $50, and maybe if we could figure something out, maybe a few of us can chip in, and we'll all pay each pay if we get three of us, pay $20 a pop. But I think that right now, BR Live might be the way I go with it. Unless a better option, a more accessible option for me comes up, at least that is.
Well, Fight TV.
Yeah, is there I know there's an app for Fight TV. I guess depending on where we watch it and how we watch it, because I have a big smart Samsung TV and it has the WWE Network app on it, but I don't know. I have to look and see if it has the Fight TV app on it or something, because certain devices are not compatible. These apps are not compatible with certain devices, so it just depends, And so
I have an Amazon Fire TV, and it has as well as the WWE Network. It has the New Japan World, it has BR Live, and it has Fight TV, and it even has the Impact one.
Okay,
you got the hookup.
Yeah, Cruz got the hookup there. So, but that's basically what's been going on with AEW. They got a TV deal. Next weekend is May 25th, of course, Double or Nothing. Next week we'll do our Double or Nothing preview show. So hopefully, Brink and Cruz, you can join us for that. We don't know when we're going to do it just yet, but as soon as we can figure something out, we'll work something out. We'll see what you guys can swing.
Before we get off the subject of AEW, everyone, AEW website has a bikini poolside photo shoot posted on it. And for those of you who tuned into the hottest women in wrestling, my personal favorite, Brandy Rhodes, is in there. And who else? Britt Baker and Penelope Ford. It's quite nice.
Yeah, that's quite the trio of women right there. So, all right, well, Cruz, we know you're on a somewhat of a short timetable here. Let's go ahead and dive into the Money in the Bank scorecard. You can download it, PW Scorecards. I think they have a website now. Did they always have a website, or did they just implement this website?
That's new.
So they have a new website. Is it ProWrestlingScorecards.com? Is it that simple, I think?
I believe so.
Well, you can download it there. You can also follow them on Twitter, PW Scorecards, or you can also get them on our Facebook at The Average Marks. We share the link there as well. So right now, go ahead and pause the podcast, go download the scorecard, and play along with us. As we get ready to dive into it, let's start at the top. And there's also a new look to these scorecards as well. Really cool new look here for PW Scorecards. So the first match, more than likely...
Slick.
Yeah, very, very slick. Very more modern looking, if anything, if that's a thing. So let's start now at the top of the scorecard. It is the Cruiserweight Championship. Brinks, and it's you are the champion. Do you want to go first? You want to go last? I tell you what, between us four, you, Cruz, Elijah, and me, go ahead and just pick the order.
Well, I mean, I'm the champion. That means I'm the main event. So me and Cruz are going last.
Okay, so that means me and Elijah go first.
100%. You saved the best for last, brother.
Well, I'll go. You're right.
I'm a triple champ for a reason.
Yeah.
Wait, why ain't I at the bottom since I'm the best out of all three of you guys?
What you talking about? You've been on a hiatus over there. You lost the title and then you kind of went on a hiatus.
He tore his meniscus.
Oh, he was on the injured reserve for a little while.
Wait, by my over the pond, you mean the British?
The British?
Yeah, over the pond.
Yeah, over the pond. That's like the pond.
British losers.
When you say over the pond is talking about the Atlantic Ocean.
Oh, British losers.
It's a little bigger than a pond, but there you go. You learned something new today. All right, so let's start. Eli, you go first. I'll go, and then we'll turn it over to Brink and Cruz. So Eli, Cruiserweight Championship. Who's your winner and your extras?
I'm confused here. Is it wheeze or knees? Because I got knees right here, and I got wheeze.
It's Nice.
Oh, well, who said I cared? I got Tony Weeze. I got fall type pin. Area moves forward. Match time in minutes, 12 minutes.
All right, also got Tony Nese retaining the Cruiserweight Championship via pinfall. I think there's going to be 6 aerial moves, and I have the match going about 9 minutes. They normally don't give the Cruiserweights too much time. So let's go to Brink and Cruz. Brink, you want Cruz to go first, and then you, I'm guessing?
Absolutely.
All right, Cruz, well, you first. Cruiserweight Championship, what you got?
All right, I got Tony Nese retaining by a pin, 7 aerial moves, and 9-minute match.
All righty, let's go over now to the champ, the triple champ, Brink. Brink, what you got?
Tony Nese retains by pin, 5 aerial moves, 11 minutes.
All righty, well, that was short, sweet, to the point. All right, let's move on.
Cruiserweights, bro.
Yeah, you're right. So let's move on now to the next match in the card. It's Roman Reigns versus Elias. We'll go back to...
Yawn.
We'll go back to... We know how Cruz feels about this match. We'll go to... I think Cruz yawns at any Roman Reigns match, but Eli, go ahead and tell us who you have for that match.
Oh, of course it's going to be Reigns. Elias, I mean, no offense. I mean, cool.
Was it going to be Reigns or?
Is it going to be Reigns?
Okay, because you said
Elias is a loser.
I was about to say you said both names there for a second. So you got Reigns winning. What are your extras?
Fall type pin, Superman punch 2, and guitar used as a weapon. I hope so. Yes.
Alrighty, I got Roman Reigns winning via pinfall. I think 5 Superman punches, but I do not think that Elias will use the guitar as a weapon at any time. Let's go to Cruz now. Cruz, other than yawn, what do you have for this match?
Super yawn. Roman Reigns by pin. I have 3 Superman punches, and you're right. I don't believe Elias is going to use the guitar as a weapon, but it's definitely going to get used as a weapon. Yes.
Yes. Okay. So there you go. All right. Let's go to Brinkman now. Brinkman, what you have for Roman Reigns versus Elias?
Roman Reigns by pin, 2 Superman punches, no guitar. Reigns won't need it.
All righty.
He's got a point.
Yeah, probably not.
Reigns isn't going to use the guitar either.
No, like you said, Reigns won't need it. So, all right. That's true. I didn't think about that. Guitar uses a weapon at any time. That means Roman Reigns could use it too. So there you go. I honestly did not think
Joe
of that.
Bob from the stands could use it. Someone's beating someone over the head with that guitar.
If Jeff Jarrett returns and uses the guitar, which is possible, he works for WWE now. If he walks down there, uses the guitar, it counts. So, all right. Let's go now to the next match. It's a rematch from WrestleMania, except this time it's in a steel cage. It is The Miz versus Shane McMahon. Let's go to Elijah now. Do what?
Yawn.
Another yawn. All right, let's go now to Elijah. Elijah, Miz versus Shane McMahon in a steel cage. What you got?
Hey, anybody know who won the first match?
Miz.
Miz?
No, I'm sorry. Shane won. I'm tripping. Shane won. Shane won at WrestleMania.
Of course he did. It's The Miz. I mean, what a loser. McMahon pin. 5 aerial moves. Yes, a move from the cage, and yes, someone does enter the cage who's not supposed to be in there.
Okay. Since Shane won at Mania, I got to go with The Miz this time. Miz is going to win this one via pinfall. I think there will be about 4 aerial moves. I also think there will be a move from the top of the cage because Shane McMahon is in this match. So, and does anyone else enter the cage? No, I don't think anyone else is going to enter the cage, honestly. So I'm going to say no on that one.
What have you been drinking? You said The Miz. The Miz.
Yeah, I said The Miz is going to win.
What?
You also said there was 5 aerial moves, so I don't want to hear it.
I said 4.
Well, both of y'all are way too high. It's Miz and McMahon. There's going to be 1.
Well, you never know. Miz might
There's
pull out a
gonna be
little
2.
something. Well, I got 4. You never know. It's a steel cage match. You know, crazy things happen in a steel cage match. But
if Miz does a moonsault, I'm losing my ish.
You never know what's going to happen. You can guarantee at least 1 if Shane's in the match. And honestly, I would not be surprised if there might be. You know what would be crazy?
What?
If Shane did a coast to coast off the top of the cage.
That's what I was thinking.
I don't know if
Spoiler alert.
I don't know if he's ever actually done it from the top of the cage.
Of course he has.
I don't think he ever. I don't know if he's ever having. I don't know. But we may see it on Sunday. So, all right, let's go now to Cruz. Cruz, what do you have for this match other than yawn and super yawn?
Is the program with Mrs. Dad still going on, or is that over?
No, not really. That's kind of blown over.
Thank God. Miz by pin. I got 2 aerial moves because Shane McMahon's in this match. Yes, there will be a move from the top of the cage, I believe is what this one is. Yeah, and no one else enters the cage.
All righty. Let's go to Brink now. Brink, what you have for The Miz and Shane McMahon?
Well, this one is useless because me and Croup had the same exact thing.
What have y'all been drinking? I mean, seriously.
All right, Brock Lesnar Jr. You just get to go away for 4 months.
Brock
come back
Lesnar
and think
Jr.
you know the product.
All right. Let's move on now to the first of the 2 Money in the Bank ladder matches. This one will be the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. A late swap here, or substitution, so to speak. Alexa Bliss was not cleared to wrestle in this match, so she has now been replaced with Nikki Cross. So now the participants in this match are Natalya, Dana Brooke, Naomi, Bayley, Mandy Rose, Ember Moon, Carmella, and Nikki Cross. So with that being said, let's go to Elijah. What you have for this match?
I got Mandy Rose. I also got Mandy Rose to first touch the case. Nikki to get hit with the ladder. Natalya to actually climb the ladder first. And the last person to touch it and not win is Dana. Yes, the case will be cashed during the event outside the fence. Yes.
All right. So you think Mandy Rose is going to win and cash in later on in the night?
Yeah.
Okay. Ironically enough, I also have Mandy Rose winning this match. You know, they've been talking about a Mandy Rose push. I know she got a title shot earlier this year, but I think this might be the push that they've been talking about. I'm trying to think of other people. I'd like to see Ember Moon win, but I don't see Natalya winning. I don't see Dana Brooke. Carmella already won it. Nikki Cross, I don't think they just added her in, so I don't think she's going to win. Naomi, I mean, I could see a few people winning, but just my mind's leading towards Mandy Rose, so I'm going to go with Mandy Rose. First to touch the case will be Naomi. First to get hit with a ladder will be Carmella. First to climb the ladder will be Natalya. And The last to touch the case and not win will be Ember Moon. Case cashed in during the event, no. And outside interference, no. So, now let's go to Cruz. Cruz, what you have for the women's Money in the Bank ladder match?
I have Mandy Rose winning the whole thing.
Well, I'll be. We might have a clean sweep here. We'll have to wait and see what Brink says, but go ahead, Cruz.
We don't.
Okay. Spoiler alert.
First to touch the case is Bailey, which I was bouncing between her and Mandy to win Money in the Bank. Anywho, first hit with the ladder is Dana Brooke. First to climb the ladder is Carmella. Last to touch the case and not win is Carmella. Case cashed in during the event, no. Outside interference, no.
All righty, well, let's go to Brink. We know he's not picking Mandy Rose, so Brink, what you got?
I am not picking Mandy Rose. I don't have her as an answer for any of the options. I have Ember Moon winning.
Oh, see, I like that pick.
5 points for us, guys.
Give it to the younger girl that hasn't really had much to do, and let her excel because she's fantastic.
Yeah, I agree that if anybody deserves it in this match, it's Ember Moon.
Well, I mean, several people deserve it, but I think Ember's on top of that list.
Yeah, well, most deserving.
First to touch the case, I have Naomi. First hit with the ladder will be Crazy Nikki Cross.
There we go.
First to climb the ladder will be Bailey. Last to touch the case and not win will also be Bailey. Because you know the crowd's going to go crazy. Yeah, Bailey. Then boo, not Bailey. Case cashed in, no. Outside interference, yes.
There we go, finally.
All righty. Let's move on
now.
now.
How was Nikki Cross's new gimmick? Is she still hot or no?
Oh, she's going to be hot no matter what she does.
Okay.
Well, I'm talking about the new gimmick.
New gimmick, old gimmick. I mean, gimmick.
Well, here's the thing about Nikki. Okay, well, here's the thing because I did watch Raw, unlike a lot of people, last Monday night, because you could tell by the ratings, and they had a backstage segment with Nikki Cross and Alexa Bliss, and Alexa, she forgot her luggage, or no, the airline lost her luggage because they were in London, so. They were running a segment where she lost the luggage, and she started talking to Nikki Cross, and Nikki Cross seemed about the most sane person, not insane, sane person. I was like, what is, like, Nikki Cross was talking normal, having a normal conversation with Alexa Bliss, and didn't look all crazy. And I was like, is this like a new gimmick for Nikki Cross? And I was like, I don't like it. But then she came out, and she was the crazy Nikki Cross, like, run all over the place, hair, screaming and stuff. So I was like, what is that? Like, she just seemed so normal and sane backstage, and then she goes out there and she's back to the insane Nikki Cross that we've all come to know and love.
She's like Delirious. When she hears the bell,
I guess.
The ear shits the fan.
I guess it just threw me for a loop because the backstage segment happened first, because what happened was Alexa Bliss was supposed to be in a match on Raw, and because the airline lost her luggage, she asked Nikki Cross to substitute for her. So Nikki Cross ended up going out there, but it was like two different Nikki Cross. It was like she was schizophrenic or something. Like, it was normal Nikki and then crazy Nikki that went to the ring. I don't know. It confused the hell out of me. But
I guess she got ticked off.
I don't know. But anyways, let's move on now to the next match. It is the first or one of two matches for Becky Lynch. It's going to be Becky Lynch defending the SmackDown Women's Championship against Charlotte Flair. Now, with that being said, let's go to Eli. What do you have for the SmackDown Women's Championship match?
I got Flair. Submission, 20 minutes, 5 submission moves.
Alrighty. I also got Charlotte winning the match, and I didn't even write down my extras, but I think she will win via, I don't know. I think she'll pin her. I'm going to go with pinfall. Match time in minutes, I think they'll give it about 12. And then submission finishers, I'll go with 3. I'll say there'll be 3 submission finishers. So let's go now to Cruz. Cruz, what do you have for the SmackDown Women's Championship match?
I have Charlotte Flair by submission, 15 minutes, 3 submission finishers.
Alrighty, let's go to Brink now. Brink, what you have for the SmackDown Women's title match?
I got old Becky 2 belts.
Oh.
By pin. 16 minutes, 4 submission finishers.
I tell you what, this is going to be a great match. You know, people talk about they're tired of seeing Charlotte and Becky. Every time Charlotte and Becky step in the ring one-on-one, it's fantastic.
It is.
It's awesome. So go back and watch the second, which should have been the main event at Evolution. Charlotte and Becky, that last woman standing match, that was an awesome match. So that might have been the last time those two went one-on-one, actually, now that I think about it. But, yeah, so they'll go one-on-one for the SmackDown Women's title. 3 of us got Charlotte and Brinkman. This is the second match in a row where Elijah, myself, and Cruz have the same winner, and Brink is like the one man out. Second match in a row here. So
there's a reason why I'm the champion.
All right,
don't get too cocky there.
Let's move on to the next Becky Lynch match, which is the Raw.
You're right. There is a reason why you're the champ. You were really good at predicting unscheduled.
Yep.
I'm not going to debate that.
So let's go now to the Raw Women's Championship match. It'll be Becky Two Belts taking on Lacey Evans. So let's go to Elijah. What do you have for the Raw Women's Championship match?
I got Lynch, and I hope Lacey gets a boot to the face. I got submission, 4 near falls, and yes, Evans will do a promo, sadly.
I also have Becky Lynch winning this match via submission. I got 5 near falls, and I do not think Lacey Evans will cut a promo before the match. Let's go to Cruz now. Cruz Raw Women's Championship. What you got?
Becky Lynch by submission, 4 near falls, and yes, there will be a promo. And I want to take this opportunity to tell WWE to go fly a kite because they took away our guaranteed unscheduled in Lacey Evans. I'm not appreciative of it.
You never know. We might have one of those. You never know. We might have a new guaranteed unscheduled unfold. You never know. So let's go to Brink now. Brink, what you have for ye old Raw Women's Championship match?
Continuing to blow everyone's mind and prove why I'm a triple champ for a reason. Lacey Evans will win.
Wow.
By pinfall. What is near falls? 4 and no promo.
Alrighty. Next match is the men's Money in the Bank ladder match, where let me pull up the participants here really quickly. You have Sami Zayn, who actually beat Braun Strowman with the help of Lashley and Corbin, I might add. So now Braun is out of the match, and Sami Zayn is in. Ricochet, Drew McIntyre, Baron Corbin, Ali, Finn Balor, Andrade, and Randy Orton rounds out the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. So, Elijah, what do you have for the men's Money in the Bank ladder match?
I got Ricochet. Sami Zayn. The touch case. Baron hopefully gets hit with the ladder. Drew McIntyre climbs the ladder, and the last person to touch it and not win, Ali. Yes, the case will be cashed in, and no, there will be no outside interference.
So we're going to have 2 cash-ins, according to you, at Money in the Bank.
Hell yeah. Money in the Bank, no one's going to keep them. It's all going to be right there.
No one is. The briefcases are not leaving Money in the Bank, according to Eli.
It's called Money in the Bank.
We're going to extend this show by 40 minutes just because of the cash-ins.
Yeah.
All right. I got Drew McIntyre winning this match. I got Finn Balor first to touch the case. I got Corbin first to get hit with a ladder. Randy Orton first to climb the ladder. Last to touch the case and not win will be Ricochet. And case cashed in during the event. Nope. And outside interference, I initially put no, but I want to put yes for this.
Why?
Because I feel this is my theory.
Spoilers.
Huh? This is my theory.
He said spoilers.
This man has interfered in a Money in the Bank ladder match before,
and
I think he may do it again. And his name is Bray Wyatt. And Bray Wyatt's first of all, this new gimmick needs to show up soon, because I don't know how many more Firefly Funhouse after that interesting Firefly Funhouse episode last week. What more can you do? I'm hoping he shows up at Money in the Bank. He'll interfere in this match. He'll start a feud with somebody. Maybe, I said Ricochet was the last man to climb the ladder and touch the belt before and not win. maybe Bray Wyatt comes back and starts a feud with like a Ricochet or something. I don't know. But then again, they're trying to, make Bray Wyatt unbeatable. And, I don't want him to come in there and squash Ricochet on his first. So he might start a feud with someone else, but nonetheless, that's what could happen. So, but I got Drew winning, Finn, Corbin, Randy, Ricochet, no, and yes. So let's go to Cruz now. Cruz, men's Money in the Bank ladder match. What you got?
Is it me?
Yeah, it's you.
Pass. Walk into my car.
Okay.
Give me a second.
Well, Brink, that means you get to go next. So men's Money in the Bank ladder match. What you got?
Who you had winning, Pat?
Drew McIntyre.
As do I. I got McIntyre winning. Oh, darn it. I lost my thing. There it is. I got Andrade getting hit with the first to touch the case. First to hit with the ladder will be McIntyre. First to climb the ladder will be Ricochet. Last to touch the case and not win with a massive pop will be Ali. Case cashed in, no. Outside interference, yes.
All righty. Cruz, you ready to give those men's Money in the Bank predictions?
Yeah. He says quietly, let's see. Let me find it. Winner, Drew McIntyre. First to touch the case, Mustafa Ali. First hit with the ladder, Baron Corbin. First to climb the ladder, Ricochet. Last to touch the case and not win, Benjamin Balor.
Would you say Benjamin Balor?
In, no. Outside interference, why yes.
All righty.
I'm kind of scared to watch Blue Clues now. I think Bray Wyatt's going to pop up and go psycho.
Yeah, that is really, really creepy what's going on in Firefly Funhouse.
And do him some like Sister Abigail in blue. On the tall guy wearing the green shirt. Can't remember his name.
All righty. Let's go now to the next match. It's the United States Championship. Samoa Joe versus Rey Mysterio. Elijah, what do you have for the United States Championship match?
I got Mysterio. Do y'all want to know why or like?
Sure. Tell us why. Sure. Tell us why.
Well, no one asked you.
You asked us.
No, I was asking
you. Literally asked.
Oh, you were asking me. Well, sure. Go ahead. Tell us why.
So, I mean, it's Rey Mysterio. They bring him back. I'm pretty sure, they're going to try to get him up there like they did, before, left. I think they're going to try to get him up there, give him a title.
Yeah.
Get him up there. That's all. I got him a pin, 5 near falls, and no Dominic, who I have no idea who that is.
That's Rey Mysterio's son.
Oh, still no. He will not interfere.
I have Samoa Joe winning this match via submission. I think there will be 6 near falls, and yes, I do think Dominic will interfere in this match. So, there you go. All right, let's go to Cruz now. Cruz, United States Championship match. What do you have?
Okay. Winner, Rey Mysterio. Fall type shall be pin. Near falls shall be 5. And, yes, Ray's son.
All righty. Brink, what you have for the United States Championship?
I got Samoa Joe, or as my comrades from overseas say, Samoa Joseph, by submission. 4 near falls. I think Dominic will interfere, and knowing WWE, he's probably going to turn on his pops.
Oh, really? I'd say that would be an interesting twist to
Wait,
to the.
what?
By the way, isn't he Eddie Guerrero's son, or what was Eddie Guerrero's son? Just saying,
Wait.
kayfabe.
Wait, what did he say?
No, Mysterio won that match, didn't he?
Yeah, he won.
Back in like 05, I think it was.
Yeah, he won.
Yeah, Mysterio won.
Okay, never mind. He's not Eddie Guerrero's son.
Ladder match.
Wait,
Yeah,
what
that
did-
was a wild match.
What did Brink just say? I kind of spaced out for a minute.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
All
I
right.
do that when you talk to Elijah.
All right. So let's
In fact,
go
I
now.
haven't heard a pick from him yet.
Let's go to the WWE Championship match now. It's Kofi Kingston with Xavier Woods versus Kevin Owens. So let's go to Elijah, WWE Championship match. What do you have?
I got Kofi. I got pin, 6 area moves, and yes, the trumpet will. The trombone will go flying.
Okay. Where's that on the scorecard?
Huh? Oh, I was just saying.
Okay.
I think they're going to use.
I
the
thought maybe I missed something.
It's underneath. It's underneath. Will the New Day interfere?
Okay. Oh, I see it now. All right. I got Kofi Kingston retaining here via pinfall. 4 aerial moves, all of them by Kofi. And no, I don't think Xavier will interfere in this match. So let's go to Cruz now. Cruz, what you have for the WWE Championship match?
I have Kofi Kingston.
There we go.
By pin. Let's see, where are we? Aerial moves, 3 aerial moves, and no, Xavier Woods will not do anything.
Alrighty.
Except say simulate.
All right, Brink, what you got for the WWE Championship match?
Oh, me and Cruz got the same exact thing again. Kofi by pin, 3 aerial moves, no interference.
Alrighty. Let's go now to what I expect to be the main event. And that will be Seth Rollins versus AJ Styles for the Universal Championship. Let's go now to Elijah, who's doing something that I don't.
It's the New Day Rock thing.
Oh, yeah.
Unicorn. New.
I don't think I've
Day
seen him do the
rocks.
unicorn thing in a while now.
Day Rocks. Yeah, it's the pancakes.
Yeah, now it's the pancake. So
And the
go ahead and
videos.
tell us what you got now for the Universal Championship match.
Hey, did we do the Daniel Bryan?
No, it's not on the card.
We're not doing that?
It's not on the card. You just wrote it in there and just made it up.
No, like I literally got it like right here.
But it's not on the card, so we're not doing it.
They
didn't add it to the card.
I got Rollins pin, 25 minutes, 5 near falls, 7 finishers.
All right, I got Seth Rollins winning via pinfall. I think the match time will be about 14 minutes. I got 8 near falls and 6 finishers. Let's go to Cruz now. Cruz, what you have for the Universal Championship match?
I have Seth Rollins by pin, 19 minutes, 5 near falls, and 5 finishers.
All righty. Over to Brinkman. Brinkman, what you have for the Universal title match?
Burn it down. Seth Rollins wins by pin, 19 minutes. I got 6 near falls, and I got 4 finishers.
You know, I almost, because you got arguably 2 of the best wrestlers at WWE, probably the 2 best wrestlers that WWE
That's why I
has
made
right
it so
now.
long.
And I debated on going to like a draw on this match or like a double count out or something because I don't know. I don't know. I didn't know if they wanted to, you know, because this is something that they could revisit down the line, obviously. But I think Rollins is walking out of there with that belt, nonetheless. I don't know how it's going to get done, but so I say Rollins will win the match. But I went pinfall because that's the
Yeah, but Seth Rollins did what AJ couldn't
beat Brock. You're right.
in squash fashion.
AJ is also one of those guys that can put on one hell of a match against the Seth Rollins and not look bad taking the loss.
Oh yeah, whoever loses this match is not gonna look bad by any means. This has the potential.
Rollins just got the title. Let him have a run with it.
Yeah.
And solidify his run with his first offense being against a very game AJ Styles.
And
Yeah, let him have a small run before you put it back on Brock Lesnar, and all he does is sit on it for 6 years.
And also, if Rollins does lose the belt, let's be honest, he's the one that's going to win that night in the hotel room.
Yeah, you're right, because he gets to go home to Becky Lynch. So that couple right there, they got 3 belts between them. So they
Becky 1 belt.
Yeah, and I wonder how it's gonna be. How many belts is Rollins and Becky combined gonna leave Money in the Bank with?
2.
Mikey O. 2. Everybody's saying 2.
2.
Yeah, I also got 2. What about Cruz?
It'll
What you
be
think?
Becky and Rollins 2 belts.
Yeah, Becky and Rollins 2 belts. There you go. All right. So let's go now to everybody's favorite part of the scorecards, the unscheduled.
No, they switched them up. Go to the announce tables first.
All right.
They
Well,
switched it up.
let's do the announce tables first. Eli, what you have for the announce tables?
I got them all safe. I don't think anybody's really going to do that. I think they're just going to stay focused on the match.
Okay. So Eli went with the Cruz method and has them all safe. I got English going down, but Spanish and other I think will be good. Cruz, what do you have, even though I think I already know?
My name is Cruz, therefore I do the Cruz method.
So you got them all safe, is that right?
All safe.
All righty. Brink, what you got for the the announce table destruction?
You don't become and stay champion playing it safe. You got to take some risks.
That's how you lose.
English, yeah, okay. I'm the longest reigning champ ever. Thanks. English and Spanish gone. Other good.
All right. Yeah, Brink taking a little risk.
Money in the bank. It's Money in the Bank. Shane McMahon's on the card. There's going to be tables destroyed.
Yeah, but if he jumps off, the cage, the match is going to be over.
Who said during the match?
It could be afterwards. Could be before. Who knows?
Point.
All right, let's go now.
Movie.
Now let's go to everybody's favorite part of the scorecards, and that is the unscheduled appearances. All right, Eli.
Wait.
I see you got 5 over there, so.
Who just called me a newbie?
A newbie?
Yeah, he just called me a
Cruz.
newbie. You're lucky we're pressed on time, bro. You're lucky. I got Brock, Rob Gronkowski.
I don't hear what he's saying.
Braun Strowman, Bray Wyatt, and Sullivan? Lars Sullivan guy.
Yeah, Lars Sullivan. There you go.
Yeah, that guy.
All right, I got Braun Strowman, Bray Wyatt, Lars Sullivan. I also got Dominic, and I need. I'm trying to think of one more, but I can't think of one more.
Bray Wyatt.
I have Bray Wyatt, Braun Strowman, Lars Sullivan, and Dominic. That's the 4 I could think of right now.
Go ahead and put down Rob Gronkowski.
I'm not putting down Rob Gronkowski because Rob Gronkowski is not showing up. I may do like a Cruz gimmick pick here and try to find a where's this at? Where's it going to be at? Where's Money in the Bank at?
It's in Hartford, Connecticut.
Hartford, Connecticut. Yeah, well, I don't.
Hey,
maybe
Linda
somebody
might
from
show
headquarters is going to show up or something.
Linda.
Yeah, Linda.
Yeah, Linda McMahon. That's no. I don't know. I can't think of a 5th person to put.
Listen, Linda.
We still got a little bit of time, so I'm trying to think of somebody real quick here.
Just put anyone.
Don't steal my picks, Patrick.
Well, I'm not going up against you, so it wouldn't really matter now, would it?
Yeah, this is true. Cruz, don't steal my picks.
Cruz, Cruz, go
I
ahead.
have all my picks.
Cruz, go ahead and give us your 5. I might take one of y'all since I'm not technically going up against y'all.
Okay, I completely forgot about Lars Sullivan and Braun Strowman, so kudos to that. I have Ray's son. I have Lana. I have Rusev. I have Shinsuke Nakamura. I have Bray Wyatt. And I have number 19, the center for your Hartford Wolfpack, Stephen Fogarty.
All right. By the way, FYI, this is what it says at the bottom of the sheet. I don't know if anybody read it regarding the unscheduled appearances. 5 picks, 3 points each. Appearances must be live on the main card. No pre-show or pre-tapes. So so this is, they stated this now because in previous scorecards, the pre-show counted. If they showed up at the pre-show, it counted as unscheduled. This time around, it will not count as an unscheduled.
Wait, they're 3 points apiece now?
Yep.
Yeah, 3 points each.
That makes things interesting.
Yeah, so it's a lot. So I don't know. I don't know how I feel about the 3 points apiece thing though, because to me the unscheduled was always that it's a big gamble because you don't know who the hell's going to show up. You really don't at the end of the day. So, but it I guess it puts a little more emphasis on the winners of the matches, which is cool. I'm cool with that. So, but certainly only 15 points compared to 25 points. So they're basically taking 10 points away from the unscheduled total. So.
Hey, Cruz, did you go minor league hockey on that pick?
Yeah, there's no NHL team.
Kudos, bro.
The Hartford Whalers haven't been there since, the 80s?
He went deep with a minor league pick, bro.
Yeah, I know, right? I was thinking, Hartford, the dude went minor league hockey on us there.
Hey, Patrick, I got one. You can put.
What?
The fans.
The fan? Oh, haha, yeah. real funny, huh?
Or not you.
Who was I going to put? Gordie Howe?
Wait, who's that?
I'm trying to think. I'm gonna put Lana. Lana just, I don't know, because she's Lana. She looks good on TV. Why would you not just have her just show up randomly on TV?
Loser.
But I feel like they would show up on the pre-show, which if they do, obviously it won't count, but we'll see. Oh, well. All right, let's go to Brink now. Brink, your unscheduled.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and say Braun Strowman, since everybody else has already picked Braun. I mean, Braun's got to interfere in the Money in the Bank match, right? Go after Sammy?
Oh, of course, right? Absolutely. I feel like that's a given.
Oh, yeah. Braun's also the only male unscheduled that I have. The other 4 are unscheduled. How could y'all forget about your WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, the Iconics?
Oh, interesting.
They got to make an appearance.
Yep.
Mandy Rose is in the Women's Money in the Bank match, so you know Sonya Deville's going to be there.
Yeah.
And then I wanted to put all 3 members of the Riot Squad, but I don't have enough picks, so I'm just going with the main one, Ruby Riott.
All righty. There you go. Bang. Well, there you have it. That is the Money in the Bank scorecards. We pretty much filled them out there. It was fairly quick.
Took it forever.
I think we still have a few minutes here. I'm trying to see if I have a time. I have a timer here somewhere. Let me look real quick. Do you have what time we started this? Probably about 5:15, I'm guessing. Let's see. I think I had a timer right here somewhere. Oh, look, 46. So we still got like 15, about 13 minutes.
Yeah.
So
we've been on this call for 50 minutes.
Well, the call started like a few minutes before we went live. So the timer I have on the live stream is about 46 and a half minutes right now. So
perfect.
So what we can do is, by the way, there's been a lot of rumors this week about a medical emergency regarding Ric Flair. Apparently, that's not entirely true. Apparently, this was a scheduled procedure that Ric Flair, Conrad Thompson, this is what Conrad Thompson said. Ric Flair had a scheduled procedure to be done. I don't think it's life or death situation or anything. I don't think it's not as serious as initially reported. So as far as I know, as far as any of us know, Ric Flair should be fine. So apparently,
also,
go ahead.
Update on that. It was a scheduled procedure, but I did read earlier that it did not happen because there were other medical issues that Flair had that prevented him from actually going under the knife.
Oh, okay.
So he does have some medical issues, but he's Ric Flair. We know his career. We know his history. That's to be expected.
As someone I saw on Twitter said, death will die before Ric Flair. Death will die before Ric Flair dies. So, which is good. I'm cool. I'm cool with the Nature Boy living forever. I'm cool with that.
I mean, this guy is like past like 905, like the queen over the pond. Loser.
Yeah. The queen over there. She's pretty old too.
I mean, they're all losers. Everybody in that castle.
Man, you just throwing heat at the UK over there right now, man. Tell you what. All
Trumpet
right.
eating losers.
Well, we'll go to Brink. Brink, any last thoughts on Money in the Bank or anything we've talked about here today?
No, we've basically covered everything. I think it'll be a solid show, unlike the Raws or SmackDowns, but I haven't been watching. It's Money in the Bank. It's one of the more entertaining shows of the year.
Yeah, because it comes down to, obviously, it's Money in the Bank. The 2 ladder matches are going to be the focal point, and it's really hard to predict who's going to actually win these Money in the Bank ladder matches. There's 8 people in each match, so it should be fun. I could see a handful of people in each match coming away with it, but hey, we'll see what happens. Cruz, any final thoughts on Money in the Bank, the AEW TV deal, Ric Flair, whatever? Floor is yours.
No, I have no comments on anything we covered today, but I would like to say tonight, Best of Super Juniors round 4, I believe we're on night 4, night 5, something like that. It's going pretty good. There's been a lot of really, really good matches. Some not so much surprises, but a few little I didn't expect that. Get New Japan World, watch Best Super Juniors. Best junior heavyweights in the world.
I actually yesterday reactivated my New Japan World account, so tomorrow I will be catching up. I don't have anything to do tomorrow most of the day, so I will be, and Sunday, so I will be catching up on Best of Super Juniors over the weekend. Really quickly, Brink, winner of the Best of Super Juniors winner. Give us a winner.
Shingo Takagi.
All right, Cruz, give us a winner of Best of the Super Juniors.
Shingo Takagi.
I'm going to go with Will Ospreay.
Shingo's 2 hardest matches, he's already passed with flying colors, so he's not getting beaten.
Yeah,
The only thing I see derailing is, what was it, Friday night? Or not Friday, today is Friday night. Thursday night? When Taka spoiler alert, by the way, I'm ruining stuff. When Taka hit his knee up against the post, they might use that to, someone got over on him because Taka messed up his knee, you know?
Yeah.
He's still going to go on to win, but he might drop one just because of the Taka incident.
Look, if Toru Yano,
me too, but I'm giving it a reason. If he drops one, they'll play it up to, well, you know, yesterday Taka Michinoku destroyed his knee up against the ring post with a chair. That damn Taka.
I'm gonna tell you right now, if Toru Yano can get a victory over Kenny Omega in the G1, anything can happen in New Japan. So that was what.
Kenny has been pinned and submitted when he was in New Japan. Shingo has not.
Well, okay. Ever. Well, I guess it's a little different. But you get what I'm saying. If they can book Toru Yano to beat Kenny Omega in a match, I think they can book.
Yeah, but Shingo Tagaki's beating everybody clean.
Mm-hmm.
Toru Yano beat Kenny Omega because before the match he was almost dead, and then after the match, or at the end of the match, he took like, what was it, a magic killer or a stun gun or something?
I guess the only thing I remember from that match was the spot where.
The spot with the pads.
The pads, yes, where Toru Yano suplexed Kenny onto
and Kenny was like,
he lined up all the turnbuckle pads, and he suplexed Kenny onto it, and Kenny just sat up, was like, really? Like, come on, you know that wasn't going to affect me. So, well, all right, guys. I guess we're getting ready to wrap it up here. We're getting close to an hour. So, Brink, Cruz, thanks for joining us. Eli, thanks for joining us as well. Money in the Bank.
Always a pleasure.
Yep.
I wish it wouldn't be so long between our appearances, but, you know, stuff happens, life, death.
Yeah, life gets busy. We
taxes.
Understand.
Marty Scurll beats Will Ospreay.
All right. All right, so with that being said, Ryan, you want to go ahead and take us home? I mean, Mikey O, you want to go ahead and take us home here?
Dang, speaking of kayfabe.
I know, my bad.
Great job, Patrick.
The intern.
What?
Is that a new intern?
Yeah, the intern.
Did y'all get rid of Jason or Jeremy or Jessica or whatever?
Chris. It was Chris.
Nah, Chris is still here.
That's it.
He's stuffing his face.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, follow us on social media at The Average Marks, Twitter, Facebook, Twitch. Also, if you want to help support the content, we sure would like to get you on board. Be a Patreon supporter. It's you can do $1 a month. $3 a month gets you the show a day early. $5 a month gets you the show early, and you get exclusive audio and video. So go check it out, patreon.com/TheAverageMarks. And it's not the video that Lana's posting, but
that wasn't even her. So I don't know who it was, but they was having a good time. I know that.
What happened?
There was an explicit video that was posted to Lana's Snapchat, and it was basically a up close of two people having coitus, to where
noise.
But it was not Lana and Rusev in the video. That's been confirmed. It was somebody.
This story's like a month old.
Do what?
This story's like a month old.
Yeah, I know, but we just kind of rewound it there.
I didn't know about it. Thanks for holding out, guys.
Well, it was literally nothing.
I share all the sexy lady information, and not once did someone say, "Hey, you should probably go look at Lana's Snapchat."
Well, it wasn't Lana. To be fair, it was South Florida dude. By the way, just commented, "Hello, how is everyone?" South Florida dude, thanks for joining us as we're getting ready to wrap it up
in
here.
The house.
Yeah, perfect timing.
He lives in northern Vermont.
How you doing?
He's from South Florida, but he had to move to northern Vermont for a job. South Florida dude, we appreciate you coming hang out. We're getting ready to wrap it up here, but be sure to hit the like, follow, subscribe, whatever platform you're watching us on. We'll be back next week with a Double or Nothing preview show.
Hey, Cruz, if it's great info, Patrick's going to hold on to it, bro, just like the Rollins and Becky Lynch.
What you mean?
I was like, "Hey, dude, did you know they're a couple?" And you're like, "Yeah, that's been rumored for months." And I'm like, "Why have we talked about it?" We're a wrestling podcast.
I thought everyone knew this already. Like I thought it was obvious.
Patrick is such a blocker. Oh my god!
What you talking about?
You're blocking us from all the good stuff.
He is.
I assume that was like common knowledge by the internet wrestling or the wrestling fan base. Like I just thought that was common knowledge.
Patrick, your common knowledge is.
There you go thinking again.
Plus, it was confirmed when Seth Rollins posted the picture of him kissing Becky Lynch, or when Becky commented because they were teasing Rollins Seth versus Edge on Twitter, and then Beth Phoenix jumped in, and then Becky Lynch jumped in, and then pretty much confirmed that, hey, Well, South Florida dude just said, I'm excited about the CM Punk situation. What is the CM Punk situation?
I don't know, but more
he
importantly,
may or may not be going to AEW. Probably not.
But more importantly, I talk to you 6 days a week, and I never heard a peep.
I didn't think it. First of all, I didn't think it was that important.
Yeah, that set of tweets you're talking about was like 3 days ago.
I know, that's how I found out, and I hate Twitter.
Also, speaking of, look, we got a new subscriber here.
Yeah.
South Florida dude, thanks for
South Florida dude, you the man.
Listener of the podcast.
Yes, right. Now,
MVP.
We can get into the CM Punk situation another time, but I did read an article today. Apparently, Jack Hager, formerly known as Jack Swagger, may or may not have spoiled the possible AEW debut of Jon Moxley.
Oh, snap.
I read that.
So
what a jerk.
Yeah, I know.
Also, congratulations to old Swagger Rooney for his win in Bellator the other night. It was very nice, a nice side choke. I was impressed.
Yeah, he's having a hell of a start to his MMA career, old Jack Hager.
Some
people say, I tell you what though, them fans are getting on him for whatever reason. I don't know. I think some fans think he may have held onto that choke a little too long after the referee stopped the fight, and I don't know. The fans were booing him for whatever reason though.
Well, I tell you what, speaking of CM Punk, CM Punk has bigger cojones than him.
Because they'll be like, oh, he stopped it too soon. Oh, he punched him too much after the ref stopped it. Fans are stupid.
Yeah, and you're fighting in the little leagues. I mean, come on.
Yeah, but I tell you what, if he keeps it up, you never know. We may see him in the UFC a little sooner than later. So I'm just saying. He's had 2 good fights, but I don't want to. I don't want to. Well, I tell you what. Look at his first 2 fights and look at CM Punk's first 2 fights. Yeah,
straight cojones.
Now, granted, CM Punk probably faced better fighters than Jack Hager did, but whatever. All right, we're running out of time now. Let's see. CM Punk got caught using his finisher at a live event on camera. Well, we knew that. We've been knowing that.
Okay, that's the only info Patrick didn't bogart.
But
at least he gave you something.
Yeah, he gave me something. I thought the production values were impressive. Oh, what's this? Andrew Lane. I thought the production values were impressive for the Moxley promo video. Great sign going forward for AEW. Well,
I haven't watched that yet.
Rumors say that WWE helped Dean Ambrose with that promo video, by the way. So that might be why the production value was so good.
That's 100% a WWE promo video.
Yeah, because that production quality
was. Or is it me and Brinkman from the chat going, that's definitely not down-made?
No, that had to have been WWE made. Like that, the production quality of that was amazing.
Also, still not convinced that Moxley isn't returning to WWE. Until I see him in another promotion, he is still going back to WWE.
Yeah, 100%. I think Slice Wrestling on Twitter, the one that everybody questions his sources. I think he stated a report that Jon Moxley may eventually debut in WWE. So we'll see.
I still think so.
Like, what's the thing here? Is Jon Moxley still a psychopath like Dean, or like
pretty much? Yes. It's basically the same gimmick, different name.
He's a non-PG, non-WWE Dean Ambrose.
Yeah. Well, South Florida dude,
Dean Ambrose.
South Florida dude, Andrew Lane. Andrew Lane, feel free to subscribe to us, follow us, or whatever platform you're watching us on. We're going to be back next week, Double or Nothing preview show. Hopefully we'll have Brink and Cruz back on. We'll be filling out some scorecards. Andrew Lane, I thought it was strange that the dog was chasing him equals like Reigns is the big dog in WWE. Well, could be a little symbolism there, maybe, possibly. But I guess we'll find out soon enough. And also, we got a subscription from, I guess that's Andrew Lane that just subscribed. So we appreciate Andrew Lane subscribing as well. We're just about up for time. So, we got another. Oh, that's Andrew Lane. I don't know who. Oh, Martin Too Hype. Yeah, Martin Too Hype. Sorry, man. We're getting ready. We're against time here. We're about to have to get it off. So we're actually almost up to an hour. So I'll go ahead. Ryan, take us home.
Yeah, definitely. Thanks,
Mikey O, take us home. Son of a gun, man.
Can somebody get a sticky note for this dude?
I get. It's been too long, man. It's been too long since we've been on a live stream. But Andrew Lane, Martin Too Hype, and South Florida Dude, we appreciate you guys. Hit the subscribe button. Follow whatever platform you're watching us on. We'll be back next week with a Double or Nothing preview show.
Yeah, thanks to everybody listening on 1310 AM, KEZM, KEZMonline.com. Thanks to the live stream listeners. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch at The Average Marks. Patrick! You know what to do.
Outro.
Fire the intern.
You've been listening to the Average Marks Pro Wrestling Podcast with Michael Leander and Patrick Fry. All opinions discussed in the show are those of the Average Marks and do not represent any wrestling company, organization, or individual. For more information on the show, follow us on Twitter and iTunes. AMP is a proud member of the Roar Network, powered by thegorillaposition.com.